Hey guys, I've got some cool things and announcements coming up today, and also make sure you stick around for a chance to vote on the title for a short film that's going to be posted on the channel. Hello, and welcome to the show. Today I've got some announcements regarding this channel. Don't worry, no one's leaving, I'm staying. But there are some interesting things coming up. Now for my life story. When I first started this channel, I started to tell Minecraft stories similar to the Yogscast, but a little bit more than that. Going full on and acting out a character that is not myself. From the beginning I've talked about things like the Leafy movie. Now, soon, I'm gonna stop doing this voice. And soon meaning right now I'm gonna stop because it's kind of weird. When my Fear Let's Play ends, the thing that this channel was originally intended for will become a reality. And I've been replanning how I've been doing things for quite a while now. And soon that's going to become the thing. It's going to be implemented. I don't know what this is. My arms, they have minds of their own. Goodbye, arm. It's leaving me. No. Disclaimer, if you see me looking down, it's because I have a script. And whenever I try to improvise things, I'll end up stammering like I just did. Leafy was meant to be a character separate from myself, but over the course of time, I've sort of started portraying this weird combination of both Leafy and myself. Leafy has her like own full backstory as like the last elf of Minecraftia, and as well as having her own struggles and things to get over. She also has her own separate personality, which is roughly based off of mine, but she is not me. And when Fear ends, a new series is going to premiere on this channel with Leafy as the main character. She will be portrayed as a character. Think of me as an actor and Leafy is the character I'm portraying, except instead of, having film cameras and being like a movie star, I'm using a video game. Leafy's story is actually currently being introduced, but not on the channel. It's being introduced in the form of the live streams that I do on Sundays. So if you want to get a taste of the story before it premieres on the channel, make sure you check that out. Now that that's sort of explained, roughly, I myself, the actor who portrays Leafy, will not be leaving the channel. I'll still be here, and so will another character. I think this is a good point to explain who is who and a little bit about every person, character, individual who will be posting on the channel, even though they're all portrayed by the same person, me, and they are me, sort of. I sound like I'm crazy. So hello. I'm going to start with myself. I am Jamie. I am 16 years old and I currently live in California. I identify myself as gender fluid, and my personal preferred gender pronouns are they, them, theirs. However, I know that's hard for some people, so you can use she, her, hers if that is difficult for you. However, I would prefer greatly if you used them when referring to me and not one of the characters. If you need me to explain any of that, if you don't really understand what I mean, feel free to ask in the comments. I have absolutely no problem explaining this to people. An extra thing about me would be that I have volunteered at an aquarium before as both an exhibit presenter as well as a summer camp counselor, and I really love fish. Not to eat, I like them. I have a fish tank right there on my desk, and sometimes I forget to turn it off and you can hear it in my videos or in my live streams. And then people have to yell at me like, Jamie, unplug your fish tank. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. I have a really loud filter. This is Leafy. Leafy is her nickname, and her real name is Drya Sylvia Elfreda. She's a female, she is bisexual, and she's 48 years old. Elves live longer than humans, so she has the mental age of someone who is 16 or 17. For an elf to be the equal of 40 human years old, the elf would have to be 120. Leafy's birthday is April 12th, and she lives mostly in the overworld. A fact about Leafy is that she wears bandages around her hands, but you can't really show that too well on a Minecraft skin, so they're not there. If you want to know why she has bandages on her hands, make sure you check out www.leafygirllore.tumblr.com, because I sometimes post little fun extra facts about Leafy on there. It's kind of interesting. You can find things out about characters. Woo! This is the new guy. This is Grayscale. I really need to redo this drawing because he looks 13! He's supposed to look more like this, but that's a doodle, so moving on. He's a boy. I'm not revealing his sexuality right now. You guys can have fun with that. His age is unknown and he lives in the Nether. A fact about him is that Grayscale was created for you guys, fans, or whatever you want to call yourselves. I want to call you cool kids, so Grayscale was created for you cool kids to make theories about, because not much about Grayscale is set in stone at the moment. There is a bit I know that I'm doing for sure with him, but Grayscale's character will be heavily fandom influenced, so... Okay, so here is the game plan. When Fear ends, there's gonna be sort of a short pause in videos. And I might only upload once a week, however that's only in reference to the gaming videos. You guys will get updates on what's going on in terms of the characters and channel changes. You'll get reviews of the short film that will be an introduction to Leafy's series, meaning what's sort of going on with there. And you'll get Grayscale voice tests, since I'll be changing my voice for Grayscale. And a few other kinds of updates, letting you know where I am in terms of getting stuff done and what's going on in general. After this, the short film will premiere. And the next week, Leafy's first video of her series will go up on the Wednesday after the short film premiered. Grayscale's first video will go up on the same week on a Friday, and I'm going to post random stuff as myself, the actor, hello, on Saturdays and maybe Mondays, but those will be the regular things that you're used to seeing, like Gmods, scary games like Outlast, and some other random things. In the description is a link to a straw poll where you can vote for the title of the short film. So make sure you check that out to get your 2 cents in. For even more updates, you can follow me on Twitter and Tumblr, which you can find in the description, as I do post there. I'll also be making a second Twitter account for myself, and then my current Twitter that I use will be only for Leafy and her in-character thing. Grayscale will not have a Twitter because he lives in the Nether. I doubt that there's any internet, you know, in the overworld, but there's definitely no internet in the Nether. Okay, so usually when I do vlogs, I'll do Q&A sort of things as an ending thing. It looks like I only got 1 question this time, though. Well, actually, it's 1 person asking 2 questions. So, here we go. Rizu Senpai, or @SuperSquirrel94, asked, question number 1. What inspired you to stream/record? What inspired me is sort of, I had been on YouTube since, well, not been on YouTube in the sense of recording, but I had been watching YouTube videos for a very long time. It went from me watching anime music videos, to watching vlogs, to watching gaming videos. And I sort of finally figured out that gaming videos were the thing that I wanted to do. I tried to be a vlogger, and that ended up terribly because I can't talk without a script unless I have a subject to talk about. And talking about my life, I end up rambling on and on for hours in a very uninteresting way, and nothing interesting happens to me in real life, so I have to have a video game to do that. And then, even in a video game like Fear, where I'm being chased by a creepy girl, I end up talking about Pokemon for 15 minutes. What you gonna do? Question number 2 from him or her. Question number 2 by them was, how did you and Echo meet? these were answered before, I apologize. It's fine. They have not been answered in a video, so any question is acceptable. Echo and I met... Well, Echo and I knew of each other, but we never really talked. We knew each other from a Facebook group. Me and Echo, we're both into Teen Titans, like the original cartoon series. And we were part of a roleplay group online. I was Raven, Starfire, and Jericho, as well as an OC from like some school student or something, and then she was, I think, Pantha, but I don't know. And we knew of each other, but we never really talked to each other. But then one day out of the blue, she messaged me and was like, hey, you want to play video games with me? I was like, okay. And I asked her about that later. I asked her why, and she's like, she said it was because she wanted to start doing gaming videos on her channel as well. So she wanted to become friends with me so she could make videos with me. It was like, it's okay, it's fine. And then we just sort of ended up talking a lot. She got added to Plant Utah. We got used to each other, and then we ended up having a crush on each other, and then we ended up dating, and now we're still dating. Fun times! Sadly, those were the only questions I got, so we're gonna leave it off here, guys. Another thing, I'm about to hit 1,000 subs soon, and I really don't know what to do with that, but thanks, I guess. If there's like some sort of special event or something you want me to do for 1,000 subscribers, let me know, because I honestly have no idea what I want to do. It's kind of awesome. Yeah. Anyways, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. I hope you enjoy some of the channel changes that are coming up. And once again, if you have any questions related to any of the things in these videos, or in this video in general, feel free to ask. I will have no problem answering your quandaries. Have a nice day. Bye.